The following are Heo Jun's explanatory comments of the Donguibogam, which is translated as the treasured mirror of Eastern medicine. As I have observed, humans have 5 viscera and 6 bowels inside, sinews and bones, flesh, blood vessels, and skin outside, which forms a physical shape, essence, qi, and a spirit, which are the master of the viscera, bowels, and the whole body. Thus the Taoists' 3 principles and Buddha's 4 greats have all said this. There is a book titled The Scripture of the Yellow Court about internal bodily elements, and medical books that illustrate the body's interior and exterior. Taoists emphasize purification and cultivation as principle. Doctors treat diseases with medicinals, diet, acupuncture, and moxa. Taoists are thus precise and physicians have a general grasp of the matter. In this book, the essence, qi, spirit, viscera and bowels, and the internal elements comprise the internal chapter, and the head, face, hands, feet, sinews, vessels, bones, flesh, and the external elements comprise the external chapter. Also, the 5 circulations and the 6 qi, the 4 manifestations, the 3 methods, internal damage, external contractions, and various symptoms of diseases are discussed in the miscellaneous chapter. Lastly, there is a herbs chapter and an acupuncture chapter to complete. Thus the signs of deficiency and excess, lightness and severity, good and ill, and life and death will be revealed as clearly as a mirror to any patient who opens this book, and thus the misfortune of dying from wrong treatments will almost disappear. The number and quantity of medicinals in the prescriptions of the ancients make it difficult to prepare them all. The prescriptions of the Great Peace Imperial Grace Pharmacy's formulary consist of too many medicinals in one package, 2 or 3 packages a day, so how is a poor household to carry this out? The effective formulas handed down for generations and the orthodox transmission of medicine all use 5 dons, 1 don equals 3.75 grams, for one package, which is frivolous and unreasonable. If 4 to 5 medicinals, 5 dons might work, but if there are 20 to 30 prescription-containing medicinals in a package, some medicinals would only be 1 or 2 puns. 1 pun equals 0.375 grams. So how is the herb to show any effect with such a meager amount of nature and flavor? The recent formulas given in the medical mirror of past and present and the recovery from myriad diseases, are 7 or 8 dons to 1 nyang a package, so the nature and flavor of medicinals are preserved and the quantity is appropriate such that they correspond to the people's constitution these days. Thus this book settled on the amount of 1 package by the compromise between the methods of these foresaid 2 books, so as to make it more convenient to use medicinals. The ancients said, to learn medicine one must first read the book of medicinals in order to know the nature of medicinals. However, it is broad and complicated, with discordant theories of numerous doctors and a great number of medicinals that are unknown today. Thus, naturally, we gathered medicinals used in current prescriptions, and only included the important content in the Shennong's Materia Medica Classic and in the Materia Medica of Rawazi and various others, with Li Dongyuan and Zhu Dangzai's comments, also recorded are whether the medicinals are a Chinese, Tang dynasty, herb or a Korean local herb. In the case of Korean herbs, the local name, habitat, collecting period, and method of drying in shadow and drying in sunshine are mentioned so as to let their use be convenient and prevent the misfortune of being far away or too difficult to procure them. Wang Jiezhai said, Dongyuan was a northern doctor. And Luo Chanfu succeeded in using his methods and became famous as far as Jiangsu and Zhejiang. Danshi was a southern doctor, and Lu Jungho inherited his learning and his reputation reached to Shanxi. Thus there has long been the appellation of Northern and Southern among doctors. While our country, Korea, is located in the Far East, the medical lineage has continued on here, so our medicine might be called Eastern medicine. A mirror reflects on everything brightly and does not miss a thing. This is why Luo Chanfu in the Yuan dynasty named his book The Treasured Mirror of Guarding Life, and Gongxin in the Ming dynasty named his work The Medical Mirror of Past and Present. Opening and reading this book will show the prognosis and seriousness of the disease as luminously as a clear mirror. Thus we finally named this book The Treasured Mirror of Eastern Medicine in admirations of the spirit of the ancients. Thank you for listening and watching our video. Please comment below if you like to give your feedback on this topic of the ancient medical healing and arts.